This is Tim, Southwest Ohio Bees. This is the second video we were shooting today. Last week we had started with the Demaree split, getting in there and seeing how the honey tongue is twisted today. The honey stores are doing inside the Demaree. Met with a bit of a surprise in there, and we were going to drastically change that configuration today in the second part of this video. So let's get started with that Demaree split right now. Okay, let's remove this Demaree tower here and get down to that bottom brood box and see what we have here. Oh, I'm not looking forward to moving these boxes. These are heavy. Come off there. One. Now this one is traditionally honey bound. Let's see how heavy it is. Oh, they have removed some honey from this guy. We'll check these queen excluder here, make sure there's no queen on it. Okay. Okay. Let's take a look at, now, I don't see any work in these. We have two hives here, and they have done nothing. Zero. They have drawn nothing in these. Zero. They have drawn zero comb in this premiere. I am disappointed. I am disappointed. All these bees, and they have drawn zero comb. Well, let me continue. Let's get down to this bottom box. Okay, we haven't been in this bottom box for a while. And we have some unused frame. This looks like it had been nectar in here. Trying to see in these frames. Sorry for turning my back to the camera. Trying to see. Yeah. That had been a honey frame. They seem to have been consuming almost all the honey in this hive. And so far this does not look good. I'm not seeing any brood. Let's see if they use a drone frame here. Yeah, a little bit. They're putting honey in. They're using it for nectar. That's fine. Generally they use these frames for drones so you can control where your drones are. If you want to control vero mites, when this is full of drones before they hatch, you can feed it to your chickens. That way you don't have to worry about as much vero mites. Still have to worry about them. Just get rid of a whole bunch of them that way. because they tend to go toward drone cells more than others, than worker cells. Okay. Let's smoke. So, I have some brood cells here. So let's keep going here. See if we can't find some larvae. So far this queen doesn't look overwhelming. I purchased 2 queens this year, and the queens that have gone out, flown out on the walkaway so far this year have outperformed the purchase queens. It's not even the same ball game. It's not even, it's night and day. For the money I paid for these queens, this is embarrassing. Okay, there's a whole frame of brood. For as long as this hive has been established down here, this box should be overflowing. This box is older than Clyde. And we've seen how busy Clyde was. They're getting ready to swarm because they are so overflowing. And this is just one box here, and they're not even filling this entire box here. Very underwhelming. I've got fresh larvae in here, so the queen is around so far. I've got no queen cells. So she is still in here laying, but man, she is not doing the best job. Or they're not helping her, I don't know which. She should be easy to mark. Oh, there she is right there. She's a marked queen. See the yellow dot on her. Right there. Yeah, they have, this frame again was full of honey last time I checked. Very, very disappointed in this hive. Okay, this hive is not doing real well. The queen is still laying, but they really are not well established down here for as long as they have been in this hive. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to restrict them to this lower box. Not let them up into the honey supers, which they're neither of these hives. These hives are packed up top here. None of them are working these honey supers. These bees are not honeybees, evidently. So what I'm going to do right now is take this screen inner cover here, and I'm going to keep these bees down here. Restack. I'm going to take one of the honey supers off. They're not working on them anyhow. And restack this demeree. And this lower hive will just have its lower entrance and will not be able to get some. What I'm hoping is they will be contained to the lower box and be able to work that a little bit better without all that extra space above them there. Maybe they'll work their area a little bit better and grow. That's what I need them to do. Queen is there. I just need her to do her job there. Maybe this was what they need. So let me try this for a couple weeks and see what happens. Let me get these boxes restacked. Okay, as promised, we're going to work on the demeree here again. Didn't like what I seen in here, as you seen in the previous portion of this video. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to split the demeree. I am going to destroy our demeree here. It's not working this year. Mostly my fault. You've seen in previous videos I screwed up when I built the demeree this year. I will try again next year for sure. This is a fantastic idea. I just messed up this year. So I'm going to take these two brood boxes up top here. They are packed full. I'm going to set them on their own base here right next door. Put the honey super that was in the middle, put it on top of that one, since there's a lot of bees here. Put the honey super on there. Put the entrance, leave an entrance up top, since they're used to coming in way up high. I'm going to put an entrance up top temporarily. I don't use upper entrances, don't use upper venting, nothing, as you know. So that'll be temporary for them till they get used to the lower. And you notice, unlike the last hive where I did the split, I've got a larger entrance here. This is a much bigger hive. They can much easier defend this opening here. So I've got a much bigger entrance for these bees. So let's go ahead and get these brood boxes moved over. And then the bottom brood box here, again, I had put that screen, as you remember, a little bit ago, last week to me, in here for this other brood box. I'll just put another top on that, inner cover and a top for a separate hive there. So let's go ahead and break up this demeree. Okay, gotta look for the queen. Make sure she's not up there. Okay. This top box is the box they're laying their brood in, so I'm going to put that down at the bottom. Oh, I could be wrong. That is awful heavy for brood. I may have to switch those around. Let's take a look here. Lift this box here. Oh yeah. I think they have switched on me. Okay. Oh, that is definitely honey. That is heavy. This one's lighter. This is obviously the blue brood chamber now. This entrance off of here. Wedge. Burr comb. Okay, smoke them down a little bit. Okay, now let's get this honey super. Deep honey super, as it turns out to be. And like I say, I'm going to leave a upper entrance. So I'm going to put this wedge back here with the entrance up top for them. Let's see. Queen excluder back on. And a honey super, which they, like I said before, are not working. Maybe this will get them busy working this with it up top. Let me get this closed up. Okay, now they've got their regular entrance here, which they'll learn to use. Their temporary entrance they're used to using, that will go away here in a week or two. And their entrance for their honey super here. And I have to put something up top here so this top doesn't come over top of it completely. So they'll stop it from coming down so they can still get to the honey super. I want to be able for them to get to the honey super without going through the queen excluder. So that'll take care of this hive for now. Let's finish this one up just by putting a top on it. Let's get rid of the bees on top there. Okay, let's move this. Population's already looking better in this hive. Get this bees knocked off of here. We'll just set that off to the side. They'll find their way home. Cover them up. Cover on them. And them bees are now on their own hive. So this is it as far as the demeree. This is all we're going to do. It's in demeree no longer. 2 separate hives coming out different directions. So we'll see how they progress. I really don't expect these guys to do much with this honey super, but I'm really hoping since there's still a nectar flow going on that they work the comb in there and they build the comb in there. Now that we've got them somewhat situated as a normal hive, we'll see if they work that the way they're supposed to work it. Again, my failed attempt at a demeree. Totally my fault, not the bees. So we will try this again next year and see what happens. So okay, the demeree is no longer Splitsville, demise. It's no longer. We've done away with the demeree. So we now have 2 hives instead of 1. Still have the honey super on the larger of the 2. So that's it for the demeree. will be no more this year. Again, I will try it again next year. I'll do it right next time. I screwed up, like I said, this year, but we will get it fixed next year. And for now, this is Tim, Southwest Iowa Bees. Have any comments, leave them down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Have a fantastic day.